Hello, lovelies. Sean J here. It's Thursday's take. So, don't have much. Haven't been on a date recently, so can't really comment on that. Yes, I did hook up. I went to what we call a facility that provides the means to get things met. So, again, this is for mature audiences only. And I always remember that just as I'm about to say something totally inappropriate. So, if you are not a person of a mature mindset, do not be watching this because I say some shit that you should not be listening to or hearing. Anywho, so yeah, I went to the facility. We won't give it a name because we don't need to broadcast that because they're not paying me for their promotional or their however it is marketing, so they don't get a billing in this wonderful thing called Thursday's Take. Anywho, because divas got needs and sometimes you just got two. So here's the dealio. I use certain apps, Scruff. There's another one called Adam for Adam. And then OkCupid. And of course, it's if I bump into someone out and about. And of course, the facility. Anywho, what I do know is that when a guy hits on me on Scruff, this happened actually, hit on me in Scruff, and then saw me on OkCupid, but didn't know we were the same person. Then we were gonna make a date to meet each other via OkCupid, right? I hit him back up on Scruff because I saw him there because he had looked at my profile, and I said, "Hey, it's me." Crickets, honey. Crickets. It was like, now boyfriend was like, I saw his, I guess, sensitive side on OkCupid, and I saw his freaky side on Scruff, and he couldn't marry the two. I'm like, boyfriend, you are one whole person, which is complicated and has all kinds of shit going on. Embrace it. Be a freak and be a gentleman. Of course, a gentleman is a social construct that we're trying to get rid of. Anywho, but marry the two. Embrace it. Because I can tell you right now, that shit I be doing, I am no angel. And I don't profess to be an angel. But I'm not evil and I'm not a devil. But I know how to work some things. Anywho, so crickets. So that's one thing. But then there was a guy on Scruff. We met. Then he came to a party that I invited him to. Really sweet guy. Recently out of a relationship show. So, as we know, really not ready for the diva. Anywho, so he went on a long trip and then has been silent. Like, was really, 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 really interested. And then I texted him, I don't like, not a lot because I'm not a big texter. Texted him and said, hey, how was the trip? Are you back? Nothing. Now, in my mind, because I'm an actor and I have a creative brain, and I'm thinking, oh, no, he's done. Or maybe he lost his phone. Many things go through your mind because motherfuckers don't know how to finalize things. Like, if you're done, just simply go, hey, change my mind. I'm good. And I'm good with that. I just like to know something. But, anywho. So there's that one. But I also know I am 52 years old. I know what I want when I want and how I want. And I know I can be a little rigid. I embrace that. However, I do know when I meet someone, I know instantly if the vibe is we gonna fuck. Sorry, I told you, mature audiences only. Or if we're gonna like have a nice intimate time that's gonna lead somewhere. Or I see you as a potential long-term thing. I know that pretty much instantly. And then I go through your traits or whatever it is that says, oh yeah, you just fuckable, you're not dateable. And then there's dateable but not marriageable. I made that word up. So it's one of those things that is this going somewhere. Anywho, but I'm a good friend of mine. She met her husband. They were in their 40s. They got married pretty quickly, and they've been married a long time now. I won't say your name. But they knew that, and they knew where they were going. So I think what upsets me, or not upsets me, annoys me, is when a guy who's in his 40s, so I just want to get to know you. Well, part of getting to know me is like knowing what path we're on. So there's that thing, and I'm like going, that was the thing with the audience. We unpack and we unfold and we explore one another, but to what end? Are we looking to see if we're going to mesh? Because then there's certain things I'm going to tell you if I'm going on that route, and certain things I'm not going to share with you. Now, I'm pretty much an open book, but you don't need to get the appendix if all you doing is coasting, because we don't do the coasting thing. So there's that. And then this whole thing with people calling me daddy. I ain't nobody's daddy. That's some weird shit. I don't understand it. Marilyn Monroe did that, and I don't understand it. We grown folks. You ain't my mama. You ain't my daddy. I can be your boo. You can be my boo thing, but don't think you calling me daddy, and don't think I'm calling you daddy, because that's just weird. And I know folks embrace that kind of thing, but no. You call me Sean J, you call me Diva. That's the only D word you can use with me. So that is my Thursday's take for now. A little rambly, I know. I didn't really go on a date, just had some sex. So you don't need to know about that. Thursday's take, I guess I could introduce that and let you know about some of that stuff, like the fornication that happens in places that a lot of folks haven't been to and some have. But that's another tale for another day. So that's Sean J and Thursday's Takes. Be fierce, be fabulous, be you. Smooches.